Hey, what's going on, guys? Daryl Porter here, your Kingdom Wealth coach, man, and just wanted to come to you guys real quick and do a quick update video on the U.S. debt clock. It's been a while since I've done a video on it. Um, of course, you guys know the red numbers are not good, and the number that we really want to pay attention to is the U.S. debt, the U.S. national debt. It's over $28 trillion, guys. Uh, I've been saying this for years, ever since I've been reporting on the U.S. debt clock and doing videos on it, that they'll never be able to pay this off. They can't even pay the interest on this debt. So there's only one or two things that can happen, guys. Either they're going to allow the country to go bankrupt, or there's going to have to be a monetary reset. Now, I can't see them allowing the country to go bankrupt. So the only other thing that can happen, guys, there has to be a monetary reset. And if you've been paying attention, it's actually happening right in front of our eyes. I told you guys that we were going to have a new monetary system in this country. We're not going to be able to recognize a lot of the changes that are happening. It's going to be something different, something new. It's never been done before, and it's happening right before our eyes. Okay? Now, I would tell you, let me go down and we're going to look at the updated gold to silver ratio. Gold, U.S. dollar to gold and U.S. dollar to silver ratio, and see how much those numbers have changed since the last time I've done a video. But I want to bring to your attention, guys, that they're now, cryptocurrency is now on this U.S. debt clock. Now, a couple of years ago, they had just started putting gold and silver on the U.S. debt clock. Now they're starting to track, crypto. So, like I told you guys here within the last year, that cryptocurrency is not going anywhere. Blockchain technology is taking over. You guys need to start getting familiar with this thing called the Internet of Things. Not of people, but of things. It's taking over. It's taking over, guys. All of you guys are walking around here with these smart watches and able to track your steps, and you're able to talk on your watch. All of these things, guys, are a part of what they call the Internet of Things, and it's taking over. It's taking over. So again, when it comes to protecting yourself and protecting your family, you have to learn how to build wealth outside of our current system. Gone are the days, guys, of stacking up on stocks and mutual funds and bonds. Those days are about to be over. You got to find a new way to protect that. Those days are about to be over, guys. When the dollar comes crashing down, guys, everything attached to it is going to crash right along with it. There's been warning signs everywhere. 2008 was just a warning sign. What's coming is way worse than what we experienced in 2008. And a lot of people lost a lot of money in their 401ks. Pay attention to what's going on. Why are you going to continue to depend on a system that, first of all, the government designed to benefit them more than it benefits you? More than it benefits you, guys. Numbers do not lie. But guess what? Numbers can be fixed to make it seem like it's something more than what it really is. Companies do it all the time. They fix their books to keep the stock up. But guess what? The truth of the matter is, guys, eventually the numbers are going to have to come out. And numbers do not lie. So I'm not putting my trust in what's inside of our current system. I stopped doing that in 2008. I woke up in 2008. A lot of you guys are still asleep. You're still asleep, not paying attention to what's going on. Let's go down here and look at this silver to dollar and silver to gold ratio. Let's see where we are. So here we go. The dollar to silver ratio is now, wow, $2,826 per ounce. Back in 1913, it was $2.65 per ounce. And gold right now is $19,923 per ounce. And back in 1913, it was $28.95. See, what a lot of people don't realize and understand, guys, that the dollar bill was never designed or created to be money. It only represented money. It represented the real money. For every dollar in circulation, there had to be so much gold and so much silver available to account for all the currency, guys. That's how we balance the books. But since they started printing currency out of control and started to manipulate the price of gold and silver, that's no longer the case. But guess what? The only way they're going to be able to balance things out. So when I talk about a monetary reset, the only way that's going to happen, guys, they're going to have to get the gold and silver to these numbers that they're showing right here on the national debt clock. Silver and gold has to be at a certain number to balance everything out. That's how you reset. But not only is that going to happen, there's going to be a new currency. All right, the dollar bill as we know it, guys, is not going to be in existence. A lot of you don't even know that now banks are not required to keep anything on reserve. Fractional reserve banking meant that they were supposed to keep 10% on reserve, and they can loan out 90%. Now they can loan out 100% of what you put inside the bank. So if you deposited $50,000 in your bank account, the next day you couldn't go back and take that $50,000 out. They'd have to request it because it doesn't stay in your account. It's time to wake up, guys, and understand what's going on. All right? Inflation is real. And it's not about the price of your goods and services going up. Yeah, that's a result of inflation, but the real inflation is the value of your currency continuing to go down. There's been over close to 800 different currencies around the world, guys, and over 90% of them have failed because that's what they're supposed to do. All currencies eventually go to zero, and the dollar is not exempt, guys. We've been on our current system for over 50 years, and nothing's gotten better. It's gotten worse. And when we were taking off the gold standard, it was only supposed to be temporary. Well, 50 years is a long time. So I think it was a permanent deal. But guess what? This life cycle of money, the life cycle of money always repeats, guys. There's 7 steps to the life cycle of money. Right now, we're in step number 6, where people start to lose confidence in the currency. Why you think you're seeing everybody pushing into cryptocurrency? It's hard to find precious metals because everybody's starting to wake up and understand what's going on. You got to do it. You got to do it. Got to do it, guys. You got to wake up and understand what's going on. Listen, you guys need to get locked into precious metals, man. I keep saying it, and I've been preaching and teaching it for a long time. Got to do it. All right? You want to lock in. You want to start protecting yourself against inflation. You want to be prepared for the days that are coming. The days of evil are heading our way, guys. And if you're not prepared for it, it's going to catch you.
My grandson, man, he want to see. He like,
what's up, man? What's going on, man?
You gonna speak? So tell him hi.
How you doing, man?
Grab the shot, boy. If I push you down.
Sorry about that, guys. But yeah, you definitely want to make sure that you get locked in on precious metals, guys. Protect your family. All right. God put gold and silver in the earth for a reason. In Haggai, it says that the gold is mine and the silver is mine, says the Lord. He put it here for a reason, guys. It never left the earth. Our whole monetary system was built around gold and silver. What made them decide to change it? Money changers, guys. The reason why Christ got upset and started turning tables over in the temple is because the money changers, he called them thieves. He said, you turned my father's house into a den of thieves. It wasn't about them selling goods and services in there. It was about them cheating people out of their money. Back in those days, they used to do what they call coin clipping. They were clipping coins. which means that it was taking the weight of the coins down, which means the people had to have more coins to equal the weight that they needed to have to purchase goods. Money changers. The word money changer is the same word that we use today. Bankers. It's the exact same thing, guys. Man, you got to wake up and you got to start protecting your family, man. A person with an ounce of silver is in a better position than 90% of the people in this country with just 1 ounce of silver. A tenth of an ounce of silver, which a Roman soldier was paid after days of hard work. See, back then it was 12 hours. It was a 12-hour day. They got paid 1/10 ounce of silver, guys. That 1/10 ounce of silver took care of the man and his family. It fed him. It paid his taxes. Everything he needed it to do. It took care of him. And silver still does the same thing today. Gold still does the same thing today. 1/10 ounce of silver was equal to 12 hours of labor. So imagine what an ounce of silver would do for you and your family. I'm going to say this and I'm going to end this video, guys. In Venezuela, before Venezuela's currency crashed, a Venezuelan citizen could have got an ounce of silver for 212 bolívar, which was their local currency. When the currency crashed, guys, do you know how much an ounce of silver was costing? When the currency crashed, it was costing millions of bolívar for an ounce of silver. An ounce of silver was feeding a family in Venezuela for 4 to 6 months. God's laws don't change, guys. The same way it took care of a family back then, it done the same thing in Venezuela. It'll do the same thing today. A 1 ounce American silver eagle has the currency value of $1. But the silver content in that 1 ounce silver eagle is worth over $25, $26. And unless you're educated, you'll take that 1 ounce silver eagle, which is worth $1, and you'll go and you'll spend it in the store as a regular dollar until you was educated. Until you was educated and understood that if you took that same 1 ounce silver eagle down to your local coin dealer, you could have got $25 or $26 for that 1 ounce silver eagle because of the silver content inside that silver coin. And could have done a whole lot more with it than spending it as $1. Guys, it's time to wake up and understand what's going on. You're going to need precious metals, guys. I know everybody's into the crypto. I'm into crypto. I understand what's going on. I'm paying attention to the times that we're in. But you best to make sure, guys, that your foundation is strong. I know for a fact that I can hold my precious metals in my hands. I own it. It's in my hands, guys. I can hold it. And because my foundation is strong, guess what? No matter what I do, guys, financially, investment-wise, I'm protected by my precious metals. So at the end of the day, part of your strategy, guys, your only strategy really should be building wealth outside of our current system. And the only two things that are operating outside of our current system right now is cryptocurrency and precious metals. If you're not locked into those two things, guys, you're setting yourself up for failure. What kind of inheritance are you leaving to your children's children? Don't tell me an insurance policy. An insurance policy doesn't make you wealthy, guys. It's needed to protect you, to make sure that they can bury you, and to make sure they can take care of all of your debt. That's what it's supposed to be designed for. These systems out here now are making it more than what it really is. You can't save in dollars, guys. Dollars were never meant to be saved. They were never designed to be saved. And I know I'm going on and on, but when I start talking about this, guys, I get very passionate about it, and it's hard for me to stop because I'm concerned about people. I want to see people win, and I've been doing my best since 2008, guys. I've been teaching this since 2008. And I'm thankful for the people who grabbed a hold to it, all right, who opened up their eyes to the reality of what was going on. I'm thankful for them, but there's a whole lot more people that need this. And you need to stop lying to yourself and face the reality, guys, that you're not prepared for when that evil day comes, because it's coming, guys. I'm talking about the days when you go to the ATM machine and you will not be able to pull out any currency, where the banks are going to shut down. The banks are going to hold your money, your currency, where your local business is not going to accept the local currency. The only thing they want is gold and silver, or unless you have a whole bunch of currency. It's time to wake up, guys. It's time to wake up. You want to get involved in precious metals? You know what to do. Reach out to me. Reach out to one of my partners that may share this video with you, and get locked in, guys. Even if you do one coin a month, you're doing better than 90% of the people in this country. I'm going to do another video, guys, to show you what 1 ounce of silver would do for you when the day of evil comes. All right, guys. Take care. God bless. Again, Daryl Porter, your Kingdom Wealth Coach, signing off. Until my next video, we'll see you guys over the top.